For Russian roulette, they use 1 bullet and 5 empty chambers because of the Russian economy. Shortages of everything but vodka, so I hear. The redneck version is just the reverse. 5 bullets, 1 empty chamber. Much more efficient. Anyhow, a gun was not something I'd have chosen for myself. However, I didn't already have one, and this one appeared to be a nice, sturdy model and not at all cheap. It's the thought that counts. "What made you think to get me a dog?" I asked him. Now that ex-husband got all fired up. "It was just pitiful," he said. "I was over by Frankie and Johnny's picking up some hot crawfish when I saw a bunch of kids there on Chapatulas Street. When I drove closer, I saw that they had a hold of this puppy's arms and legs. They were teasing him and pulling on him. I just whipped my car off to the side and jumped out and started hollering and slinging kids. I snatched this puppy and took off. As I was driving along, of course, I thought of you and how you just love puppies." It was, of course, true that I loved puppies, and pie, and mother and the flag, and assorted strays of all kinds. My glance shifted from the puppy to the broad, usually guileless face of that ex-husband. The innocent look was gone, replaced by that other one. He lied about stuff that didn't matter at all as regularly as he did about stuff to save his hide. He was a sport liar, and a real enthusiast of writer Dan Jenkins's "Are You Gonna Believe Me or Your Lying Eyes?" and to a lesser degree, "That's my story and I'm sticking to it." "What's the real deal on the dog?" I snapped. "Well, I was over at Joey K's eating a shrimp po' boy with Clay. You know Clay is the guy who bought Joey K's from Joey K." "Yes, I know that. I go there all the time. What does that have to do with this dog?" I wondered if very many people lie about their lunch. "Joey K was in there, too, eating a po' boy with Clay, and having a beer in one of those big old heavy iced tea glasses Clay uses. Joey K's brown dog Betty was there and her puppies, just the right size for giving away, as you can see," he answered. I could see a light brown fuzzball about the size of a cantaloupe with dark eyes and nose and eyebrows. Mighty cute. How many ugly puppies have you seen? I'm pretty sure there are way more ugly babies. If this one took after his mother, Betty, he'd grow up to be a medium-sized, medium-haired, medium-eared, medium-brown, medium hound-type dog. Generic dog. But the eyebrows were a redeeming factor. I purely love a dog with eyebrows. So I bedded the critter down in the laundry room at the very back of the shotgun, as far from the bedrooms as possible. I was hoping that the pup would let me and my new housemate get some sleep. I had lately opened my heart and my hearth to that ex-husband's nephew. I couldn't do otherwise. Whenever I got ready to fly that ex-husband's coop, that nephew said, "You're not going off and leaving me here by myself with my crazy uncle." I didn't mind. I was used to the teenager. He'd been with us for several years, ever since his mother had run off and joined the circus or the itinerant preachers or something, I forget. But the nephew was pretty different from both his mother and his uncle, who acted like they'd been raised by wild dogs. He was just as sweet and smart and talented as could be. He showed a very early flair for the dramatic. During a visit to our house, he came into my bedroom as I was blabbing away on the phone. 3-year-olds can't stand for you to get on the phone or in the bathtub. I was barely aware of him there at the foot of the bed. I focused a bit and saw that he was gesturing mightily with 3 fingers of his right hand and madly raising his baby eyebrows up and down. "3?" I mouthed at him. He nodded vigorously and began wildly bobbing and weaving. Then he raised his left hand behind him, lunged toward me, flapping his right foot on the floor and pointing his right hand in a brilliant feint a la Errol Flynn. Abruptly, he stopped and again was stabbing the air with the 3 fingers. I got it. He